guys, it's Ashley. So I'm gonna try to do a chit-chatty makeup video or get ready with me kind of thing. I haven't really done a chatty one. I think I did one and I really didn't like it. So I am going to try and attempt to do one. Yeah, I was gonna say something else but I forgot. Okay, so let's just get started. So the first thing I want to do is put on my contacts because I can't see, and if I try to do it like without my contacts, it's just bad. Just gonna pop these on. I've gotten really good at putting on my contacts without looking at a mirror. I've been wearing contacts for almost 7 years, so I've gotten pretty good at it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is wash my face because I kind of left on my makeup from yesterday and took a shower, and as you can tell, looks bad. So I'm going to use these Wet n Wild Under the Shades Makeup Remover Towelettes. That's how you say it? Towelette. Never sleep with your makeup on and then take a shower because then your eyes come out looking like raccoons. Okay, so the next thing I am going to use... I should have taken these out before. So the next thing I'm going to use is this Burt's Bees Carrot Day Cream, which looks like this. Okay, the reason why I am using this before I do anything else is because I get really dry patches like around this area. And so when I try to apply eyeshadow, it looks like my skin is peeling off, which is disgusting. So, I'm going to apply some to my whole face. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take this Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer and just apply it if there's any. So I'm just gonna apply that to my eyeballs. Nose is so stuffy. I feel like I can't breathe. I'm gonna set my eyelids with this Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. It is Creme Brulee. I don't know. It's in the color C251B. It's just like a neutral shade. So I just dip that in there and then I just pat it on my eye place thingy. Excuse me. So I don't know how to start this off. I know the look I'm going for, I just don't know how to start it off. Okay, so I'm going to use the Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay palette. It looks like this. And I'm going to use the shade Millennial, this middle shade right here. And I'm just going to blend that into the crease. I make like the weirdest faces when I do my makeup, and I've realized that, and it just get more weird. Okay, now that we have that color, I had this idea in my mind, but I just didn't know how I was gonna do it. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna take is this Wet n Wild Fergie collection, this little palette thingy. This is the Desert Festival one, so these are the colors. Well, it's backwards. These are the colors. I'm gonna take this orangey shade right here and apply it to the crease as well. And just blend this until your arm falls off. Trust me, blending is such a big thing when it comes to doing your makeup. You'll be here hours blending. So as you can see, it's like pretty hard. It's not that harsh, but it's kind of harsh, but it's not that hard, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna use another blending brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out. It doesn't have any product on it.
Okay, so that sound right now is like the loud sound is my AC because I'm right by the AC thingy-mabobber. So if it sounds loud, I'm sorry.
I feel like I should apply more orange. Should I? So I'm taking another blending brush. It's a dual fiber brush. And I'm just going to dip it back into that orange Fergie shade. And just kind of just try to make the color come back. Kind of turn into like a burgundy ass color. And I'm trying to go for an orangey color. See, it kind of picks up like a little bit of orange, but not really. I don't know if you guys can tell. This lighting isn't the best. But we're just gonna keep trying to make this orange color pop up. I was just talking for like 5 minutes and didn't even notice that I wasn't recording. But I was saying I'm going into the Morphe 35T palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here. I can never do this right. This shade right here, which is a gold coppery kind of color, which is what I'm going for. And I'm just gonna be putting that all over my lid. This is actually the look that I was exactly, like, this is the look I had pictured in my mind. I didn't think it was gonna come out because sometimes when I think about things and whatever, it usually don't come out the way I want it to. So I am just gonna blend that with another blending brush and just kind of diffuse the color a little bit, kind of just blending it out, make the colors just like go together. Okay, so I feel like, let me pause Kanye for a second. I am going to take the collaboration with BH Cosmetics and Carly Bible, and I am going to be taking this shade right here and just kind of apply it to the crease color, trying not to mess up like the coppery color. But I'm going to take that color and just kind of dust it over, kind of blending it but not trying to go too low on the crease so it doesn't mess up the coppery color. Okay, so I know it kind of looks a little bit, I have eyeshadow on my eye. I know it looks kind of crazy because it does. Before I fix it, I just want to go back in again with that coppery shade just to intensify the coppery shade. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. So I'm just going to apply it. Kind of diffusing it while I go up. That way I don't have to like keep blending. But I want it to look nice, obviously, so... Oh yeah, because since it looks crazy, I forgot about that. I'm gonna go again back into the Carly Bible palette and take this like skin tone color and kind of just blend it in under my eyebrows. And I'm just gonna kind of blend it everything together. Okay, so I kind of sort of cleaned it up, but I promise you, it'll come out together. It'll be good when I put the eyeliner on. So for eyeliner, I will be using this Too Faced sketch marker. You're so Too Faced, the black one. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I'm usually looking away when I record this. So bear with me, guys. Look how good my wing is. Like, my wing has never came out that good in like a first try. The problem is here, if I could do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, honestly, like, that's the best I'm gonna get. Maybe I could fix it. We're going back in. Okay, so I'm gonna take off this wing because they're completely different. Okay, I was doing good on this wing until I decided to add more to this side and I effed it up. So you guys think that people who do makeup online, they get their wing in one shot? It's a lie. Okay, honestly, that's the best it's gonna get from both ends, because if I keep trying, this is gonna be like a 30-hour process, and honestly I don't got time for that. Okay, next thing I am going to do is curl my lashes. And I'm going to be using this Clinique High Impact Mascara in the shade 01 Black. Do you guys like the cute faces I make when I put on mascara? I am gonna move on to the rest of my face. So I am gonna be using to like prime my face this e.l.f. hydrating face primer, and I'm gonna be applying it all over my face. Okay, so I put my hair back differently because I like how this thing pulls my like hair back and it just kind of lifts my face up a little bit. So I am going to be trying to use this again. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, normal to oily, in the shade 120. I always have problems with this foundation, but that's because I simply just didn't prime my face prior to using this the first couple of times. So I'm going to see and try, and hopefully it works, because I really like this. I just don't like how it sometimes leaves my face very dry looking. And I just want you guys to know that that's a lot. For school, I don't normally put this much foundation on. I don't put foundation on at all when it comes to school. If you guys have not seen my last makeup video, I usually just put on concealer and then I go. Like I do my Eyelook, put concealer on and go. But for the sake of this video, I will be applying foundation, but you don't really need to. So I'm just gonna kind of just fight my face with this brush. It looks super white, but I promise it goes to a different shade. I don't think I've gotten darker because I don't go outside in the sun, so I shouldn't have not gotten any darker. I'm like part vampire. So I'm gonna use beauty sponge, but I'm just gonna pound this in. Okay, I applied it to my lips just because I will be putting on what's that stupid thing called? Lipstick. Next thing I'm gonna use is this Maybelline Super Starry Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory, which is tan. And I'm just gonna apply that under my eyes. I don't have a specific way of applying it. I just kind of go with whatever I feel like that day. I apply it to my Cupid's bow, my chin. And I don't like applying it so much on my T-zone because, like I said, I get really dry there. So I kind of just dab some spaces, but I don't go like ham on it. You know what I mean? My neighbor thinks he's so cool with his little car. And now I'm gonna bake, so I'm gonna use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, dip it in there, and suffocate myself with powder. When you bake, like when you watch people on YouTube bake, nobody tells you that this crap like goes all up in your nose. I'm going to set the rest of my face with MAC's Prep and Prime Translucent Powder. Impossible to find a brush if everything's dirty. Okay, so I'm just going to apply that to the rest of my face. Okay, I look a little bit crazy right now, and I forgot to record while I was doing my lashes, but I kind of touched the glue on this one with whatever the heck this thing is called, and I kind of moved it, so hopefully it dries, and if not, we'll just apply liner over it. So besides the fact that I look crazy, let's move on to the rest of the face and finish this look off because girl, gotta go to school. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. It's supposedly waterproof. I don't know, I've never been in water with it. It looks like this. You can tell I've been using it a lot, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face because it looks like a freaking pale white ghost. I'm gonna put some color back in my life, man. Stop staring at my lashes. I see you guys staring at them. I know, they look horrible. They're gonna fix, trust me. The glue dries. So for contour, I'm gonna be using the Bahama Mama.
That's so cute.
Okay, I'm just gonna blend all this out because it looks kind of crazy right now. many of you guys like Luke Bryan? I adore him. I used to hate country. I didn't really have a specific reason why I hated country, but I would still listen to Carrie Underwood, which made no sense to me. Anybody who says they hate country, honestly, are secretly fans. I'm extra convinced. Oh, I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Rose Champagne. I'm gonna go back into the Carly Bible palette so I could do my, what is this called? Lower lash line. I'm gonna be taking that same transition shade that we used, this little color, and I'm gonna use that in the bottom of my lashes. I don't want to go too intense with the lower lash line. I just kind of have powder in my eye again. The amount of powder I have in this eye right now is ridiculous. Before I get rid of the Carly Bible palette, I'm going to go into this like coppery kind of shade right here. And I will be applying that to my inner corners. Tell me you see that inner corner highlight. Tell me you see it. So I'm going to take the liner that we were using again and just kind of go over where it hasn't dried. Okay, so before I take off my bake, I'm just going to go in with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso. Because you guys know I don't really fill in my eyebrows. Sometimes they be looking crazy, very hard. So I'd rather just go in with this, make them look a little bit natural, whatever. And before I forget, I'm gonna apply waterproof mascara. I'm just gonna take this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. So before I take out the baking, I'm just gonna curl my lashes a little bit more because I kind of feel like they're going downward. So I'm gonna try to curl them. My biggest fear is that when I curl them, when I pull them up, not when I pull them up, but when I try to take my lashes off, that the whole lash is gonna come off. Not my actual lashes, but like the fake lashes. I'm gonna take off this powder. And with that, I'm just gonna blend the rest of my face, make sure that everything is blended nicely. Sort of, before I apply the finishing touches. So I'm missing something, aren't I? Highlight something I don't do for school either. Okay, going back to the BH Cosmetics by Carly Bible palette. Why is this really dirty? Okay, I'm gonna be mixing these two. Okay, I'm gonna just take more of the gold pigment. Now, this is what ties the whole look together, is the lipstick. When I think of fall, I think of like red colors. I think of orangey-ish, purplish colors, just dark colors. Right now, I'm stuck between these. This is the Milani lip gloss in the color, I don't have a name. This is another Milani one and Red Extreme. And this is Kat Von D's Lolita. So I think, okay, my gut is telling me to use this Red Milani one. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling because my gut is my gut, bro. That is definitely not the color I was looking for. Okay. I'm gonna try to go over it with this other Milani one. I mean, this could be an option, right? I don't know. I don't really think they go together. So I'm gonna wipe this off and I'm gonna try again because I don't like it. The other color that I was looking at, it's called Soulmate. It is by, I don't know who this is by. Hopefully it's not pink. It's the same color. Okay, let's try this one. Nope. I swear to you, the whole year I'm like, I have super dark colors. I can't wait until fall starts because then I'll be able to use these dark colors. None of these are coming out the way I want them to come out. I'm gonna try one more, and if this one doesn't work, I'm going in with Lolita. Nope, it's pink. This is a Maybelline Mauve Mystique. Okay, so we're going in with Lolita. See, it doesn't even look dark to me either. This came out boring. Like, I was so excited for the lip color, and the lip color is what messed me up the most. So this is the finish look. This is the makeup look, guys. But I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any special makeup requests,
Probably don't.
just leave it below in the comment section. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys next time until we're video. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna change real quick so I can do those little cute like shot thingies. What are they called? Does anybody know what they're called? Before a video or after a video, you do all the little pretty shots. Well, I'm gonna go change it, come right back and do that. Okay, I got changed, so I'm gonna do these shots. Ready in 3, 2, 1.